That is something I would love to talk about again and again and again.
Yeah.
This is a vision that I've been carrying. And what I've been hearing, I don't know, hearing or thinking, why I say is a vision is because I could see exactly what I want to do, but I didn't know where I want to do it. I thought I was going to do it in UK because that's where I was living. That is where I have gained knowledge and understanding of mental health. And I could still see sufferers. So, but I said, well, whatever is telling me to do that will lead me where to do it. So this vision has been in me for a long time. And every time I've been to this country, I've gone to places. I've gone to hospitals. I've been to homes, people's houses, to see their ailing people, their children, their parents. Name them, I've seen them. I've been to our big hospital, Mathare Hospital. And I've seen sufferers. And I feel for them. I do feel for them. I've seen people on the streets. I feel for them. And to see the young people suffering with addiction of alcohol and drugs also breaks my heart. So to come to this point is after coming many times and seeing is not much I can do, coming for a month and seeing a few people just to support, and you can't do that a whole week. It's just a few times when you got the opportunity. So last year in January, I came and I went to Mathare. I think that was my third time visiting Mathare. Luckily this time I had a person who works there. He's a clinical psychologist. And before I came, I had spoken to a few of my colleagues who I work with. Some of them are Kenyans living abroad, or British people who live there, telling them of the problem of mental health in Kenya. And one brilliant person, he's a Ugandan, advised me and told me the trust, we call them Healthy Foundation Trusts, the places we work, those are the government hospitals. He told me, Bridget, do you know there are foundation trusts that have got money set to work in African hospitals, and we have got one in Uganda. Why don't you try something like that in Kenya, because you're so passionate about your country? I said it's a good idea. And the place I was working those days, I spoke to one of my managers and I said how I'm feeling, and she told me she doesn't know how to go about it, but she gave me contacts of other people, those who are senior, and I tried to search for them. The one lady I met, she was head of HR, human resources, told me, why don't you write a proposal and then get the hospital or the trust on the other side to write it? Then you come and see. We sit and see how much we can help. How they usually do is, if such a thing is done and is acceptable, they set money aside to support our hospitals and do an exchange program. So our staff, our professionals from this end can go to the other end, and those can come to this end to practice, just to share knowledge, which I thought would be very important. Because looking at how people are cared for in this country, it's not all the standard. I could be wrong, but I don't like anything I've seen, especially when I've gone to Mathare or rehabilitation centers. You can imagine somebody you are respecting because you've been taken to him. He's just like sat like that. Right? Yeah, we could do something better with that money. I was furious when I left that office, but and I never went back again to ask him the same thing, because I was not going to get anywhere. When I left that place, I thought I would discuss with other professionals and we see how we can pressure the government to do something. But the vision was mine, it was not for them. So it came to me, and as I am sleeping, I see all what I'm supposed to do, and I am going sideways trying to think which way. But I can see a clear line, but it's me thinking, maybe I can say, oh, this idea, somebody can take it up. But that was not the case. So that is how I decided to come up with Think Out Loud mental health issues. So me and you can discuss. How are you feeling? You ask me how I'm feeling. I'll tell you how I'm feeling. This is the mental health that has not been discussed, that people don't feel comfortable discussing. This is the illness that has affected every home, every family, but yet we don't want to talk about it. We do call families, we do go to church to ask for prayers. We go and look for funds from everywhere, from our politicians, from anybody, name them, when somebody is diagnosed with cancer. Not HIV, that one again is still a stigma, it has got stigma on its own. Cancer, arthritis, people are losing their hips, they are losing their knees, they are losing their limbs, so people are asking for help on that. But not mental health. Mental health, even if you're my sister and you're suffering, I'll not discuss this in open. I'll say, oh, she went bonkers. You know, her husband has been doing this and that. We'll come with all these excuses, and that has made her feel so bad. She's angry. The other day she attempted to kill herself. Oh, she can kill herself if she wants. She'll leave her man. Do you know that is the language we use here? That is the language. I don't use it, but that is the language that is used. So saying all this, I thought it is time to come and raise mental health awareness, that everybody will see mental health as an illness, like diabetes. Is if I say I've got headache, you think about headache and you give me paracetamol. But if I say I'm depressed, what have you done? That will be the question. What have you done? I must have done something to be depressed, isn't it? So, and slowly I'll be eliminated from where they are. They will keep me at distance. I'll be, isolated, that I will not have anyone to talk to. Even if I want to talk to somebody, I will not have somebody to talk to. And I know you missed that day. I did mention big decisions are made in the families, and the unwell person is left out there. And the families don't know they are actually making it worse for that person. Because, for instance, we talk of lands a lot. When this man, despite his mental health, sees people surveyor and everywhere, then the land is being subdivided, he hasn't got a clue of anything. Do you know he's not even in the number because he's mentally unwell? Where does that leave him? I mentioned that, and I said it is time to start considering these people, to include them in our families. They are our families, they are our community, they are employees or they are employers. We need to include them, we need to empower them, we need to give them the support that is required. We need to identify when they cannot work or when they cannot function well, so that we support them that time to get where they are. So that is how I felt. And having worked abroad with the people I have seen being very unwell, people who do anything and everything as you know it here, they are not left like we do with our ones, because we leave them like wild animals. And even family can actually kill you not to go out there and embarrass them because of the stigma. That's what they think. I decided I should bring the skills here, work with professionals here who will agree to work with me. I'm not saying everyone will accept, because already I've been turned down by people I've requested to meet. They have not taken that well when I say it's a voluntary thing. So I knew that is what I need to do. I'm willing to move it further, not in Nairobi, not in Kiambu, but in Kenya, everywhere. And I believe if I can get 10 young people better by working with them, feeling accepted, and stopping being addicted, it's a recovery. They still need that support to move on, because it's not taking them to a rehab. Leave them, they've been to a rehab, they're all right now, they can work. No, it doesn't work like that. And these are the skills we are missing in the country. So if I can get 10 who are willing to get well, I'll work with them, I'll support them, they'll get back, they will get better, and they will be teachers of the rest. They'll be supporters of the other people. So that is where I am, and that is what I'm thinking. And thank you.